going on, my friends? DJ Lowstacks here. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new around here, please consider subscribing. Trying real hard to break 10K before the end of the year. This channel is dedicated to DJ tips, fun gig log videos, and just some other random stuff. So today what I want to talk about is 4 tools that I use for my DJ business that I feel I couldn't live without. So the first tool that I think I could not live without is a CRM. If you're not familiar with what a CRM is, it stands for Customer Relationship Management. Basically what it does, it allows you to just stay organized within your business and especially within the sales process. Now, can you get it by without one? Absolutely. I did it for years with just Google Calendar, email, and Excel file. You can definitely do it, but a CRM is definitely going to help you scale and help you grow. For me, when I was a single app, I used a CRM called Dubsado. It was great. It's kind of a general one. It could be used by any industry or any vendor or anything like that. But the CRM that I use today is called Simple. It's spelled SMPL, and it is a DJ specific CRM. And it's definitely directed more towards the multi-app DJs. It allows you to manage your entire team in there, inventory management, but most importantly, the sales process. So everything from your sales funnel to automated follow-ups to doing text messaging, contracts, invoicing, all the payments, all of that type of stuff is all done through there. You can send marketing emails. So I send to existing couples. I send periodic marketing emails for add-ons and things like that. So Simple is definitely one of those tools that I think I couldn't live without. And personally, this is just my opinion, but I think it is the best DJ specific CRM on the market. So I'm going to leave links below to every tool that I'm going to speak about today, including Simple. So check down in the description for a link. If you do talk to Brian over there and he gives you a tutorial, tell him that DJ Lowstacks sent you his way. So the second tool that I definitely could not live without, I've been using this tool since 2019 when it first came out, and that is Vibo. So if you're not familiar with Vibo, Vibo is not a CRM. It's often confused with a CRM, but Vibo is a tool for you and your couples to use to do both itinerary planning and music planning. So it gives your couples the ability to be as involved or uninvolved as they want to be in the planning process. And one thing that I say in all of my sales calls that differentiates us from a lot of our competition is our attention to detail in the planning process. And Vibo is the tool that allows us to do that. Not only does it help with the customer from the customer side with their planning, but it also helps immensely on the DJ side, which is streamlining the process. So it's cut my prep time for an event from about an hour to as little as 5 to 15 minutes, depending on how thorough the couple was in their planning and everything. It allows your couples to import Spotify playlists. It also gives song suggestions if they're having a hard time choosing a song. But they're going to use this tool from everything from the itinerary planner, as far as members of the wedding party, how the two of them want to be introduced. There's questions that I add in there like, when did you graduate high school? Because we feel that the most influential years for people musically are somewhere between sophomore year of high school and sophomore year of college. So it really helps us narrow down the kind of genre and demographic of music that they're going to want, or at least kind of that decade or so. Now, Vibo is definitely something that we pay for. Each of my DJs has a login for it. They have access to it, and we send invites to each and every one of our couples. Now, if you were go to read our Google reviews, almost every single review we have on Google mentions the app and how easy it was for them to plan. Now, as the DJ, we're the fun vendor. So planning with us should be fun, right? Vibo is a tool that we use to make planning for our couples fun. So I'll leave a link down below for Vibo. Highly suggest jumping on board with that, whether you're doing 20 weddings a year or 100 weddings a year. It's very worth it. And if you're worried about the cost of it, because it is not a cheap tool, you can just work that into your pricing for your events, and I 100% think you will get the payoff out of it. So the third tool that I'm going to mention is Crate Hackers. Now, Crate Hackers I actually use in conjunction with Vibo. Crate Hackers also integrates into Simple. Now, because I'm a Vibo user, I do all my music planning within Vibo instead of inside Simple. But if you were to use just Simple for the music planning, there's actually a way for you to export the playlist that your couples import into Simple directly into Crate Hackers. Now, I do a little workaround that's very similar, but I do it through Vibo. I export my Vibo playlists to Spotify, and then I use Crate Hackers, super awesome Spotify importer, to import my playlists from Spotify into Crate Hackers. Crate Hackers then analyzes my entire music library on my laptop. It tells me what songs that I have. I can choose those, and if I don't have them, I can integrate with all of the record pools that I subscribe to. I can integrate those directly into Crate Hackers, so it'll tell me which pool has which song that I need, and I can go directly through Crate Hackers to the record pool that I'm using to download the tracks that I need. Now, if they aren't on a record pool, it also gives you the ability to buy those songs through Apple Music, or I use Amazon. You can click and it'll take you directly to there to download those songs directly from Amazon. And that's just the Spotify importer tool. So another tool that I used through Crate Hackers is their folder flattener. So what this did was it took all the little folders and files that I had for my music, and it flattened it down to one folder. So now I have one specific folder with all of my music in it. And you're wondering, what's the advantage of that? Well, the advantage is now, because all my music is in one place, Serato has a lot easier time locating those files and loading them. So I don't ever have any lag in Serato with loading or anything like that, or I have very minimal issues ever with lost files within Serato and those types of things. So those are the two features that I use most within Crate Hackers. But Crate Hackers is a really robust tool. There's some other tools built in there, and also the crates. It's called Crate Hackers. So when I utilize the crates, that's usually when I have a specific event and they have a theme. So I'll search that theme within Crate Hackers, and most of the time Crate Hackers has already created a crate designated kind of towards that specific theme for that party, whether it's a disco party or a house music party, or they want a chill lounge vibe or whatever. I can search those things within Crate Hackers, find crates that have already been built out, and use those as a starting point to build out my crate for that specific event. So that's going to be Crate Hackers. I'll leave a link down below to that as well. That's a tool that it really cross-pollinates, and you can use it with a lot of other platforms, and I think that's a super cool thing. Not to mention just the Crate Hackers community, the Facebook groups, and then doing the live hackathons and things. Those are just things that I think really help bring community to the DJ world, and it's a tool that I really think I couldn't live without. So that brings us into the fourth and final tool that I don't think I could live without as far as being a DJ goes, and that's going to be record pools and Patreon. So that's where I get my music. So record pool wise, I subscribe to Heavy Hits, I subscribe to Club Killers, Headliner Music Pool, and DMS. So those are the four that I'm currently using. I was on Bar Bangers, but I found myself using that one the least. I still think it's a great pool, but just out of the four that I had, that was the one that I happened to be using the least. But I'm also using Patreon. And if you're not familiar with Patreon, that is where these remixers can go and upload all of their edits. And then we pay a subscription for just that one remixer to get the tracks that they're editing and making. So it's just another way to support these artists that are creating these remixes, and also get some exclusive content that may not be on the record pools for specific reasons. You probably know what those are. So again, guys, these are four tools that I think have really helped me scale my DJ business. And that's a CRM, that's Vibo, that's Crate Hackers, and that's record pools / Patreon. Let me know down in the comments below, what are some tools that you're using that I may not have mentioned that you think have been a complete game changer for you in your DJ career. If you'd like to see me do a standalone video on any of these things, whether it's simple Vibo or Crate Hackers or some of the record pools that I use, let me know down in the comments, and I can make a specific video, just a more of a long-form video on any four of these topics if you'd like. But as always, guys, if you're new around here, please consider subscribing, click that like button, and click that notification bell so you can get notifications of my upcoming videos. Peace.